Well, hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Shani and I'm a part-time reseller, and this morning I have a ship with me. It is Wednesday morning. It is October 29th. Yep, it is the 29th. I did not do a video last night because most of the time I have Wednesdays off now. So I just waited to ship out this morning, and honestly, everything that I'm shipping out today is glass. So I had to psych myself up for this. The one thing about selling hard goods and glass is it can sell and then you have to pack it. So everything that sold on eBay yesterday was glass. I did have one Facebook local sale that we'll talk about. It actually is the best sell of the day yesterday, but I did not do a video Monday night because I made no sales on Monday. Last week was really slow. I have yet to give you some numbers, and I'm trying to get caught up on that as well. So let's just start off with numbers. I usually end my video with my numbers, but if you are not into hard goods, maybe, you can skip the second half of the video. But so I never gave you guys, it just hit me, I never gave you guys my updates of my 7th month of paying off my debt. For those of you that have been following me, thank you so much for all the love and support. And you know that I am currently trying to pay off our debt. So maybe one day we can both retire. And maybe one day I can quit being a nurse and just do this full time. I don't know. I don't know that I'll ever be able to quit working and just do this full time, but it's a good goal. It's a really good long-term goal. So anyway, you have watched me pay off 2 pieces of debt. I paid off my student loans, and then you also watched me pay off a Home Depot credit card that just had a little over $1,000 on it. And then I decided to start with a big whopper $9,100 bill. So I am currently trying to pay that off right now. So actually last week would have been the 30th week, but I did not give you my 7th month totals. So I have those. Let's see. Sorry, let me get my bearings here. So 7th month, the 28th payment, here we go. So that week would have been October 6th through October 12th. That was my 28th payment. The 7th month, I paid $333 towards my debt, and I have my total bill down to $6,507. So that's, 7 months of paying consistently. It has dropped it from $9,100 to $6,500. So I am really happy with that. I kind of wanted it to be down more towards 6, but it is what it is. And I've had some really low weeks, and I'm just staying consistent is the name of the goal. So you just got to, if you're doing this to help pay off your debt, even if you're making tiny little payments and you think this isn't going to matter too much, at the end of it, it's going to matter. So just keep on hanging in there and making your payments consistently. Let's see, October 13th through the October 19th, I gave you those totals. My payment is $80.75. And then last week was my 30th payment, and I did not give you those totals yet. I told you I had only sold 17 items last week, and that, most of it, yeah, thank goodness for my Sunday sales this last Sunday, the 26th, because that was the last day of that week. And I made that really nice pearl lot. My net profit on that was $113. When the beginning of the week, my net profits were as low as $387 to as high as $1849. So yeah, last week was a slow week. And then I had you know, that great Sunday and then turn around this Monday, the 27th, and I had no sales, which, you know, there are some days after working my full-time job, I'm almost thankful that I don't have to come home and do some shipping, just to give myself a break. So anyway, gave myself Monday off because I had no sales. And then yesterday was Tuesday, the 28th, and I had 4 eBay sales and 1 Facebook sale. I'm gonna take my glasses off. I just got out of the shower, so I promise you my hair is wet-ish. Yeah, it looks pretty shiny. I promise you it's not oil, it's wet. I just stuck it up. I gotta run to the store right after this, so. Okay, let's just get started. Let me show you let's just do the Facebook sale first. It is the best sale of the day. And these people, I really thought they would flake out. I picked this thing up. It was so cool. It's a handmade articulated 19.5-inch cloth doll, fabric doll, hippie boho retro red head flowers. So there is the girl. I should have maybe did a different background. It was kind of a retro background, but she was a very tall doll, very cool. And it did, when I thrifted it, I got it at the Red Rack, and I picked it up June the 3rd for $4.99. There was just something about her, and you know, I do sew a little, and her outfit was really cool. She was just a really one-of-a-kind piece. And then I did some comps while I was in the store, and there were others like her that had sold for pretty good money. So I listed her for $44.99. Like I said, I only paid $4.99 for her. Listed her for $44.99. I did get some watchers right off the bat, but that was about it. And then I received a message a couple days ago from someone local that asked if I would take $30, and I said I would. And then I didn't hear from them, and then they were like, oh, can we come get it right now? And I was like, I'm sorry, like I work. And so finally yesterday I said, can I set this out for you and you can come pick up today and just leave the money? And they did. And so I got $30 cash for her. My net profit was $25.01. So it's a good day when when someone comes and picks something up from you and you don't have any fees and you don't have to pack something. So I did get $25.01 in cash, and that is going in my little cash box. And then on eBay, I lied. There are three glass. There is one piece of vintage clothing. So I'll just start with this. It's kind of funny because I just sold a vintage nightgown, and I was like, man, I have all these vintage nightgowns that are just sitting. And then here it is, another one. This is a vintage shadow line, nylon, short sleeve nylon. Okay, I put nylon twice. Nightgown, lace, midi, size medium. I should have put pink in there. Just a really pretty vintage nightgown. It's super pink, like super hot pink. Really cute. And this sold for $18.99 plus the shipping. I did pick this up this year though. I picked it up May the 6th, and I got it for 83 cents in a bag sale. So it sold for $18.99. They used my 15% off coupon in my store right now, which saved them $2.85. My net profit was $12.53. So here's another nightgown going out the door. I'm super happy about that. I gotta go pick up Halloween candy. I'm just sitting here doing my video, but I'm thinking of, I ran out of Tide. I need the Halloween candy. Do you ever do that? You're just like so preoccupied with I feel like it's the way of the world now. We're all just preoccupied. Okay. But any day is a glorious day when you're off of work. Your full-time job work. All right. So this is going out in a 10 by 13. And that was the easiest one to pack. Okay. This is going out in an eBay 8 by 8 by 8 box. I love these boxes. I think they're amazing. You can use them for a lot of things. And this is what they look like. So I have it kind of pre-packed down in there. And this is a Ralph Lauren Safari Argyle Lion Crest double old-fashioned glass barware. So it is a Ralph Lauren cocktail glass, and it does have the crest on it. Just a really pretty glass. I almost need to wipe it down with a towel. Sorry, let me grab a, oh, there it is. Just a really pretty Ralph Lauren glass. I had seen some other YouTubers selling these and saying to really keep your eye open for them. And I just happened to be at my favorite little Bag of Bargain thrift store when I noticed this one had something on it, and I looked at it and I thought, that's Ralph Lauren, and I've been looking for that. So I picked it up on April the 9th. Here's the crazy thing. My cost of goods was 13 cents. 13 cents was all I paid. This just sold on an offer for $17.09. My net profit is $13.29 on this glass. So very happy that it finally sold. I had a lot of attention on it, so I'm super happy about it. Okay, so how I did this, I also was going to talk about a review I got. I have shredded paper down in there, and then I put packing paper in. I'm going to just lightly lay this in there sideways, and then I have packing paper to pack around it. I might not have to pack as much as I thought. So as long as you can shut this box and it's not jiggling around, usually that's what you want. There's a fine line between packing it too much and not enough, and you just kind of get used to how you gotta pack it. Sorry. Okay, I try not to do that on camera, but I just want to get it done today, so sorry about that. I have my Fragile sticker. Did I run out of Fragile stickers? Maybe I did. I think I have Fragile stickers somewhere, but okay. Let's see. Yeah, I told you what I made on it. And I don't know what I did, but here, I hit a button and it made everything like 300%. Okay, there we go. So I'm so glad this sold. I've been waiting for it to sell. So this was a bad to pack. It really wasn't. And it is gonna go out, and hopefully the buyer loves it. And if I can find my fragile stickers, I just stick one on every side. So there's one going out, and the second one in the same box, 8 by 8 by 8, not the same box, but the same size box. This was a bad buy, okay? Just a bad buy. I paid way too much. I actually thought these were so pretty and they would sell. There's a lot of 2 of them, and they are vintage lot frosted glass rose taper candle holders, signed PM Italy, silver plated. So I really thought these would go for more than they did. There's a lot of 2 of them. I paid up for these. I paid $6 on May the 6th, May the 3rd. And the cost of goods, I did not comp these, so this is another reason why you comp things when you're in the store before you buy things. But I did not. I kind of went with kind of a gut feeling, which my gut feeling was wrong. A lot of times your gut feeling can be right, but every once in a while it'll lead you wrong, and mine did on this day. So when I came home and I went to post them, I thought, should I just put them in my flea market booth? And I decided just go ahead and get them online. So I did. Yesterday I received an offer of $14, so I took it. I feel like that's probably as good as it's gonna get. I did post it high based off of the comps. And yeah, so because I paid so much for them, my net profit is only $5.85. So I'm, you know, I don't want to say I'm bummed. I'm just glad they're selling because it was a bad buy. So post it and, you know, get them out the door and go on with your life and don't beat yourself up. That's all you can do. So same deal on this. So I have shred paper down there. And I was going to tell you about this review I got. I don't know if you remember those Pottery Barn mugs. There was a set of 4 of them. They were large Pottery Barn mugs, and I took an offer on them for like $14 for the set of 4, and I was like, just get it out. So I did pack a lot of shredding paper in there because it had a long way to go, and I wanted 4 big mugs to be secure. And she gave me a neutral review that in it, there was nothing nice said, nothing nice about, you know, how well it was packed, that all 4 of the items came, you know, in perfect condition. It was literally, I opened this and shredded paper got all over my house. I was not happy. So I sent her a message and I said, I saw your review. I'm very sorry about the shredded paper. And I tried to be nice, but I also said, I guess, you know, me accepting accepting your offer and paying a little bit more in shipping than I charged you and getting it all the way across the United States in one piece isn't enough for you. Okay, I said it nicer than that, so please don't think I was being rude. I was really trying to be nice. But I want also, people need to recognize that, you know, I packed it very delicately. 4 big mugs is daunting to pack, first of all. And yeah, I posted it for sale. I'm okay with packing it. I'm not griping about packing it. It's just, it just hit me the wrong way that I got a neutral review instead of giving me a positive review and then sending me a message like, hey, just letting you know that your shredded paper went everywhere in my house. I felt like it was a little much. Like, I would have rather appreciated that. And she basically responded and was like, I didn't realize it was a public review. I will try to change it. And, which I would have to request her to change it, and I'm not going to do that. She can just leave it up there. But I did respond to that review as nicely as I could, just because I felt like I felt like it was a rude review. So anyway, people have a right to their review. So all you can do is respond and go on with your life. And you can block them as being a buyer in the future, just so you know. If you don't know you can block someone, you sure can. So, and I have used the block button in the past. So, if you haven't, one day you will. I feel like it's a matter of time before we all block someone. And it gets to that, you know, you just kind of, you don't want to deal with people like that are just so quick to give you a review. It's just, I feel like Amazon has just really killed us all on giving people grace, giving small businesses grace, and allowing them to help with customer service, allowing us to make things right and apologize. Amazon has killed that because we all just want to go on and blast people for no reason now. So I don't want to say we all, because it's not all of us, but you know, people are more likely to give you a negative review than a positive review. And I feel like that speaks volumes on how the world is today. So, okay. But I'm in reselling, so I just got to get used to it and go on. Okay, just do your best and forget the rest. Okay, this one is a little bit more daunting, okay? This is a very large platter, and I'm gonna say it wrong. And what I'm gonna do is show you kind of how I'm packing it. This is the box. It is I just got this box yesterday from Amazon, actually. I was like, this is perfect. So this is the platter that's going out. What I have done is I have this kind of shipping packing material. It's really kind of thick. It came in something, so I'm recycling that. So I have a huge piece of it down here, and it really pads. And then I put some more padding on top. And I've got to find my fragile stickers, but okay. So this, I'm not going to be able to say half of this. It is a vintage French platter. I cannot say it. Aubernay, Sarah Guémenis Aubernay large rectangular serving platter. Sorry guys, I'm not French, and with my speech impediment as a kid, I do not do good with different languages. So there's the back. And then here's the front. It's a beautiful, like, Thanksgiving looking platter. So comps looked pretty decent on this. There is some crazing. I did post pictures of it and I noted that, but it's not bad. It's kind of like in the corners. And so I posted this with the crazing. These were selling up towards $45. So I posted this a little bit lower just because of the crazing and some imperfections. And it sold on an offer for $29.69. So I'm happy with that. I paid 94 cents in a bag sale on July 31st. So I'm really happy about my cost of goods and as low as they are. That's amazing. And then my net profit, I did donate $2.97 to my local charity. My net profit on this was $17.74. So hopefully, I'm a little worried about how kind of, you know, thin the box is, or not thin, but short. But I think it will be fine. I'm just gonna pack it very well. Whoopsie. to do this. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm going to just kind of put this tape all around it. So this is kind of what that looks like, because I'm going to lay it down like that. Or should I lay it like that? Maybe I should lay it like that. I'm not sure, actually. I kind of like laying it down. There, I think that will work. And this is gonna fold over. And then what I've done is I have another piece of this. I'm just gonna kind of lay it over the top of it. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to show you when I'm done. This was a kind of a long, skinny box. Okay, I'm not quite done, but I wanted to show you. So it's not moving around. So unless someone just throws it and kicks it, and which I've seen some crazy videos from the Postal Service, but really a lot of those videos I think are from distribution centers, because I feel like that's where stuff gets really damaged a lot. I feel like for the most part, the Postal Service does what they can to protect our stuff. I'm sure there's different ones, you know. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna reinforce the bottom just to ensure. Okay, I don't usually use the tape on camera, so I apologize, but I just wanted to get it going. And that is all I've got today. So it is Wednesday, and I haven't made a sale yet. So hopefully my account gets active today. I only posted one item for sale yesterday, so that kind of stinks, but I just was not feeling it. But I almost didn't post that, and I thought I at least need to post one item. So I had pictures in my phone for that one item, so I went ahead and posted it. That's all I got. Thanks for joining. I have my ghost earrings on, so this is your reminder if you have fun Halloween jewelry to start wearing it, because we only have a couple more days. So have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.